everyone. So I finally kicked the oversleeping thing in terms of the depression and all that. I mean, I haven't kicked the depression, obviously. That reminds me, I haven't taken my meds yet. By the way, you can see that I don't have makeup on and that I unfortunately have 2 pimples right now, but that's the way that works. So I've been obviously keeping up with events in the news. For example, they just said that there was an anti-Semitic flyer going around in the Ukraine. And to make a long story short, as others have said, this is a good time for Ukrainian Jews to make Aliyah. But the sad part is, as we all know, the Haredim are still very in charge of Medinat Yisrael, so it might be like, unfortunately, with the Russian Jews, that the Ukrainian Jews will be considered, for lack of a better term, just all kinds of things like Mamzerim and Kofarim and Meshumadim and just so many other things, and it's just not, it's going to be a scary time, and for lack of a better term, we just gotta tell the Haredim to just fuck up, suck up, and shut up, and it's just really getting to a point where we can't just sit around and go, oh, the Haredim are a bunch of whatever they are, so we can't do anything, and the Haredim have got Likud, and I always slip and say Likud for some reason, but it's Likud, so we can't just say, oh, the Haredim have Likud and Betenu Yisrael and the other parties in their pocket. We just gotta tell the Haredim, you know what? Grow up. Medinat Yisrael was meant to be a Jewish state for all Jews, not just who you consider Jews. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. The Jewish state is based on Torah. It's not based on Talmud. And I can even go in and read part of the Declaration of Independence of Israel. And, see, Declaration of Independence of Israel. Let me go in and just see that specifically. Okay, so Declaration of Independence of Israel. Okay, Declaration of the Establishment of the State of Israel. And part of it reads, and I'm waiting for my computer to upload here. Part of the Declaration reads, and I've quoted this before and before, so let's see. I'm looking for the really important part. Oh, here we go. The State of Israel will be open for Jewish immigration and for the ingathering of the exiles. It will foster the development of the country for the benefit of all its inhabitants. It will be based on freedom, justice, and peace, as envisioned by the prophets of Israel. It will ensure complete equality of social and political rights to all its inhabitants, irrespective of religion, race, or sex. It will guarantee freedom of religion, conscience, language, education, and culture. It will safeguard the holy places of all religions, and it will be faithful to the principles of the Chartered United Nations. And that's the part that I've quoted the most. It also, oh, here we go. Okay, Eretz Israel was the birthplace of the Jewish people. Here their spiritual, religious, and political identity was shaped. Here they first attained to statehood, created cultural values of national and universal significance, and gave to the world the eternal book of books. And so, of course, while the State of Israel is indeed based on Torah, it's not based on the Talmud. And the Torah and the rest of the Tanakh do say that mercy and sacrifice are desired over obedience and burnt offerings. And again, unfortunately, the Haredim have Likud and Betenu Yisrael and the other parties in their pockets, and we just gotta say, you know what? We follow the Declaration of the State of Israel, and we follow Torah. We don't follow the Talmud, and we don't follow the so-called Rebbes who want to rule everyone and everything, but can't even rule themselves rightly half of the time. And so, and as I said on Facebook last night, when I saw the thing about the flyer that was handed out, I said, good, you know what? this might fulfill where Yeshayahu talks about how, and I want to read the exact verse here because I feel that is really important, especially because we are in the end of days, and you get to see so many facets and factors of the end days cropping up. I'm trying to get the right verse here. Oh, here we go. Thus says Yehovah Elohim, behold, I will lift my hand in an oath to the nations, and set up my standard for the peoples. They shall bring your sons in their arms, and your daughters shall be carried on their shoulders. Well, look who's trying to shoulder the burden of getting all Jews out. The Russian and some elements of the Ukrainian governments. So, and as I said too, if the U.S. government decides that all Jews need to get out of the U.S., I'll just look them right in the face and say, you know what? You're doing for me what my own family couldn't do for me. So, you think you're trying to hurt me, you're only hurting yourself by getting me back home, while you guys, as one of my cousins and of others have said, you're only hurting yourself by taking away the people who have benefited you and who have benefited the rest of the nations for all these years. So, your problem's not with me, and I wish you luck, and thank you for letting me make Aliyah. And that's that, and there will be more videos later, and by the way, when I get a pic of the puppy that I'm supposed to get in May, I will post that pic, and so that's that, and have a good day, and have a good Passover, and have a good Easter, and let's see if there's any, well, I mean, I have a new soda head pull-up. I do want everyone to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and post that in the description, and let's see if soda head's working right now. Okay, it's still a little slow, and, oh, there we go, and let's see, and they have more news about, what's his name, anyway, that's another discussion, but, okay, so I'm gonna, what am I doing? Oh, right, so I'm gonna get to my questions, and I'm gonna post that link for you, and, oh wow, that was quick. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna post a question in the description, and, well, there you go, and like I said, happy Passover, and good Easter, and vote on the poll if you can.